Hello everybody, this is Chase Oliver 68 here, bringing my NFL Week 6 predictions. Today's games that I'll be going over NFC versus AFC battle as the Dallas Cowboys take on the New England Patriots in an interesting matchup there. We have the undefeated Detroit Lions versus the 4-1 San Francisco 49ers. Surprising that these teams are actually doing good this season. They'll be going at it in a huge collision of NFC control. We got a huge AFC game between the Texans and the Ravens. And then not only that, I'll be going over those damn Buffalo Bills versus them New York Giants. So let's get started. First game I'll be going over, I'm going to be going over the Patriots versus the Cowboys. Now, many fans and analysts, for some odd reason, literally think this game is a joke for Tom Brady's crew. They really think that the Patriots are going to demolish the Cowboys, and this is something that I find laughable. The Cowboys, sure, they're not doing good in the win-loss records. Yeah, Tony Romo's choking. Let's make a joke about how the chair only lasts up for like 2.5 quarters before it goes down. Oh, this chair doesn't work. Let's see. Like, the chair will be working fine, and all of a sudden, it will break it at the second half because that's how bad the Cowboys have been playing the second half. Yeah, let's make all these jokes about them, but really, Detroit can hang with teams. Dallas can hang with teams. They can put points on teams. They can hang with teams. Their defense can play if needed to. And this is not going to be a bad game. Dallas's record may not show it. Their record may show losses. But let's just say this. They can give it to the Patriots. But do I think the Patriots are going to lose this game? Yeah, the defense, suspectable for the Patriots. But the offense with Tom Brady, his boy Wes Welker, and his two little tight ends, Tom Brady ain't going to have fun. And Ben Jarvis Greenhouse, he's a pretty good rusher if needed to. Dallas has good rush stopping. They can stop the rush if needed to. But that's going to be an interesting key matchup. And the keys to win for both games are this. Dallas's keys to win needs to be Tony Romo. He's the key player to win. He is the guy they need to look at. They need him to have a good game with no slip-ups. That O-line needs to protect him and not make him feel worried. Because, Dallas is a team with a lot of potential that could do good, but they're making too much mistakes and making the little things so complicated. It's all about the little things, guys. And when you do everything right with the little things, you could be the shittiest team ever, and you could be having some success, and that's a fact. So that's the keys to win. Patriots' keys to win, corner play. The corners for the Patriots need to play hard. If the corners for the Patriots don't play hard and let the Dallas Cowboys play with them, you could be expecting a back and forth gunslinging showdown between Brady and Romo. Or you could play good, know that Romo has problems with bad defenses in the past, aka the Detroit Lions. Well, obviously the Lions are not bad defense, but corner-wise, yes. Use that to your advantage. Watch some tapes. Try to get some picks, and hopefully you guys get some touchdowns off those picks because, those are important if you want to turn the ball over corners. Those are the keys to win for the Patriots and the Cowboys. Man, I'm just slipping. The Cowboys are so irrelevant. That's how bad I don't want to talk about them. So the Cowboys, I feel they're going to lose in a close game to the New England Patriots. New England Patriots, keep on rolling, baby. Next up, the game I'm talking about will be the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Football Giants. New York Giants defense, all right. Victor Cruz making those sexy little grabs of his. Eli, he's throwing with confidence. Lost a huge game to Seattle last week. And what do the New York Football Giants do? They come back with a vengeance. They come pissed off. They're ready to face any team. It doesn't matter what your record is, but this is a team I wouldn't want to be facing. The Buffalo Bills. Who the heck would ever say that before? We're talking about the Buffalo Bills with some no-name quarterback half people didn't even care about. Ryan Fitzpatrick, whose mom is happy that his name is in the media. We have some running back that surprises the fuck out of everyone, and Fred Jackson. Keep doing for my fantasy, Fred Jackson. Deuces. But anyways, Fred Jackson, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Bills defense fixing their problem from last year. Problem with the Bills defense last year, they couldn't stop the rush. Everyone could rush on the Buffalo Bills. If you had a quality running back that could get at least 60 yards a game, you could beat the Bills. Their rush defense was terrible. They fixed that problem. Pass defense, so. Sometimes their corners will get breakout coverage. Florence, he messes up sometimes. But, they hide the fact because they have a high-powered offense. Stevie Johnson, Donald Jones before he got hurt. The tight end Chandler's finally getting some grabs. You know, Brett Jackson and CJ Spiller, that 1-2 punch combination. You know, that's the thing. And this is the thing. For the New York Giants to win this game, and their keys to victory for this game is the New York Giants needs to stop Brett Jackson. That front seven, the linebackers and the D-line, Justin Tuck, lead your team to victory. Help them. Have them help you stop Fred Jackson. If Fred Jackson, you ain't going to stop him himself. Fred Jackson is a monster. You may get one tackle on him, then you'll figure out how you're going to tackle him, and then he's going to juke your ass. He a monster. He will run the football, and that's the thing. That's the keys to victory. Stop Fred Jackson, and you'll be fine. Keys to victory for the Buffalo Bills, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You're going against a team with that corner play is all right. You know, you're not going against high-powered corners. You're not going against big-name corners. You're not going against, like, you know, the best corners around. You're going against third-string corners from the New York Football Giants. Come on. It may be Prince. I don't think he's back yet, but I believe he may be back for this. But even then, he's still a rookie. And you got Stevie Johnson there. Use your receivers. Use your talent. Get a good passing yard game. Because you can't just rely on Fred Jackson's rushing game all the time. Because, see, the problem is, you know, Ryan Fitzpatrick, he is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I think he's definitely evolved from what he was before. But the thing is, Ryan Fitzpatrick needs, and I mean needs to, evolve in a way where he can make tight throws. Because I don't think he can make too much tight throws. He can make good throws if needed to, but not too much tight throws. And that's the thing. He's going to have to play against good corners once in a while. Why not practice here? You know, if you don't turn over the ball, make smart throws, make sure that you're getting those touchdowns, make your stats look good, so that way you can say, hey, the reason why the Bills are this record is not just because of Fred Jackson, it's because of me. And right now, Fred Jackson looks like the main reason why you guys are at the position you're at. But hey, you know, you're the key to victory here, and I actually chose Buffalo. I feel with Fred Jackson running that ball, the Buffalo's defense stepping up, and, you know, basically Ryan Fitzpatrick maybe having a good game here. I feel the Buffalo go over the New York Football Giants. That's just my opinion. Next up, we have the Texans. Oh, fucking off, Matt Shaw. Versus the Ravens in an AFC battle between two of the top teams in the AFC, arguably. The Baltimore Ravens, you know, fresh off a bye week. Joe Flacco probably saw his brother play football or something. You know, Ray Rice was probably drinking some orange soda. What were the Texans doing? Losing a close game to the Raiders. Now, the thing is this. Texans defense definitely looked a lot better than before last week. I thought they looked fine. Couldn't stop the rush that well. That goal line defense needs to work out for Texans. That's for sure. You know, they looked all right, the Texans on defense. They looked a lot better than I thought they were. You know, passing the ball wise without Andre Johnson was a big question. Matt Schaub did an all right job. But Andre Johnson missing is really, and I mean really hurting this Texans squad for being on that next level of, hey, I think this team can win the Super Bowl level, you know. That's the thing. I mean, Arian Foster, he's back. He's doing his little bow, writing his poetry. And quick little fun fact. I was watching NFL Story. Did you know what Arian Foster, for every touchdown or something that he runs, he writes a poem about it? Yeah, dude, fuck, you look at this guy, you think he's some G that talks about, like, yo, man, I'm in the NFL, but he's actually some peace dude, and he's like, I'm in the NFL. When he does that bow thing, he's just like a peaceful dude. That's all he is. It's kind of weird to think about, but anyways, you know, back to this statement about the game. The Texans are going to be going against a hard defense in the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens defense, whew, where they went on bye week, they sent a message to Sanchez and the Jets organization, said, fuck you! Fucking interception after interception, turnover after turnover. And this is the thing. Ravens offense, you know, Ray Rice is basically the whole offense. I'm not going to lie there. Ray Rice is basically the whole offense. I'm not going to lie. Joe Flacco, he's on and off quarterback. He will have good games, he will have bad games, good games, bad games. But their defense, that's not on and off. That defense, when they ready to play, they play. And this is the same question I posed when I talked about the Ravens past. Which Ravens team is going to show up? Is it going to be the Ravens versus the Titans that show up? Or maybe the Ravens that have been playing great football show up? Because if the Ravens play like this all the time, guaranteed, I can safely say we could see them in the Super Bowl. You know, if they play like they did against the Jets and the Steelers the first week, Super Bowl, no doubt. But if they play like they did against the Titans, you know, good luck with that. You know, I wouldn't even consider you divisional playoff round contenders. That's nothing I want to see, and that's the thing. The defense needs to keep it up, and Joe Flacco needs to stop them. And the keys to victory for the Baltimore Ravens is this: Baltimore Ravens definitely need to rely more on Ray Rice. Not rely so much on Ray Rice, as I should say, and rely more on Joe Flacco. He's your quarterback for a reason. Yes, I know his numbers, guys. Don't pull up all this number bullshit, Ravens fans, and say, but he has a good game because of his statistics. I get that. I understand. It makes sense. I get that. But basically, he doesn't make the smart decisions when needed to, and half the balls that he throws to are to Ray Rice on screens when it's a passing touchdown. So really, should I really trust that Joe Flacco can't find other targets? He needs to find other targets, and that's the thing. Joe Flacco is the key to victory in this game. The Ravens defense, I praise their fucking asses, but hell, they're fine enough. They're already a key to victory, but Joe Flacco needs to step up and have a huge game here, and I mean a huge game, to show that his offense is not just a one-trick pony like Minnesota's offense. He needs to show that they can win games by not just relying on Ray Rice all the time, and rely on him and what he can do with receivers, because then after that, you have a scary team that looks unbeatable. What about the Texans? What are their keys to victory? Keys to victory are the receivers for the Texans. You need to step up and make big plays. Andre Johnson is hurt. He is one of the baddest receivers, and when I mean baddest, I mean scariest, I mean good receivers in the NFL. He is one of the scariest, baddest, strongest motherfuckers in the NFL when it comes to receivers. Probably one of the best receivers in the NFL. He's hurt right now. I know the Texans just recently re-signed David Anderson to the Texans. If you guys do not know, David Anderson actually went to my high school, Thousand Oaks High School. Look it up. But anyways, besides that, I know they recently re-signed him because they trust him. But the other Texans receivers need to step up and play at the level of Andre Johnson and help Matt Schaub out. Because Matt Schaub looks hesitant throwing the ball. That's bad. Schaub is holding the ball on much longer than he should be because he knows he doesn't have big old Andre Johnson running that route where he can go, whoop, touchdown, Matt Schaub. They need to get points on the board. Neil Rackers, I bet you he's the top scorer in Texan and on the Texans right now because he kicks the ball almost every week at least 4 times for field goals. Trust me, I have him on fantasy. I would know. Neil Rackers fucked the world. But anyways, besides Neil Rackers kicking ass, Texans receivers step up, make big plays, make big catches when needed to. Don't drop balls. Play like you're Andre Johnson. Do it for Andre Johnson. Get your team a victory over this Baltimore Ravens crew. But I'm going with the Ravens here. I just feel without the presence of Andre Johnson, the passing game is nowhere. And I don't know if Aaron Foster can run big against the Ravens, but we'll have to wait and see. This is going to be an interesting game to watch. And now time for the final game that I'll be talking about this weekend. This game is going to be huge. A game that probably most people would not think, oh, this game would be good. Oh, this game will be awesome. This game will be alright. Most people wouldn't even watch this game a year ago. Hell, even 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I'm talking about the San Francisco 49ers versus the Detroit Lions. Lions are undefeated right now. They didn't play any jokes, people. And the San Francisco 49ers, same thing. God, the Niners just routed. And I mean routed at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay got this huge bandwagon-based fans from Oregon that were Garrett Blount fans and be like, oh, I'm a Tampa Bay fan. They had a good season. Oh, I'm a Tampa Bay fan. Tampa Bay. Buccaneers were getting hot again. People were all like, don't be surprised if the Buccaneers make the playoffs. They might be the best team in the NFC South. They might win. It's an exciting year for them. Not playing good football games. Being too close to plays. Not playing hard. Buccaneers are not playing hard at all. Their defense is sucking. And the 49ers exposed that with Alex Smith? A guy who got... The Niners could have chose anyone in that class of quarterbacks, and they chose Alex Smith? I bet half of you guys did not know that. You know who has the 3rd highest QB rating in the NFL right now? It isn't Cameron Newton. It isn't a guy like Phillip Rivers, as you expect, or Eli Manning. The 3rd highest QB rating is belonging to Alex Smith. Yeah, go look it up. If you don't believe me, it is. Alex Smith is playing some good football. And with the Niners, secondary being an alright secondary squad, and you got Brandon Lloyd who's playing balls to the wall because he knows if he makes a Pro Bowl or something, he gets an extra little paycheck and a 1-year deal. Hell, I would play hard too. He wants to win, and he believes this is a winning team. And Frank Gore playing well as he is, and Alex Smith breaking out of that shell that many thought he wouldn't break in the whole old line. First round draft picks in that whole line. First or second round draft picks for that whole old line, and now they're playing like they are. This is a scary team to face. Defense, oh my, that defense. I look at the 49ers defense, I shit myself. That defense is phenomenally good. It's not the best defense in the NFL. Well, it's one of the best defenses right now going for the NFL. And the 49ers, they ain't no different than the undefeated Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions and the 49ers are almost the same team. Great defense with a good offense. Matthew Stafford, Megatron, what can you say about them? These two fucking connect all the time. They're like, bam, Wonder Twins unite. Matthew Stafford, former of a bottle of water, and Calvin Johnson forming two fucking Megatron destroying shit. Who knows? But hold up. But besides that, these teams are pretty damn equal when it comes to, standoff rates. But to be honest, I feel, and this is just me, I feel the 49ers will get the edge on the Lions here. The keys to victory here for the 49ers. The 49ers' keys to victory are this. I know your corners can cover Megatron. I'm not going to go over that shit. But Frank Gore is a key to victory. Frank Gore needs to have a big game for the 49ers to be successful. Because if they don't have a good game with Frank Gore, it's going to be a long night because you can't trust Alex Smith. As much as Alex Smith has the highest QB rating, I don't know how the fuck is that possible. He can't do it all. And that's a fact. So, to be honest, Frank Gore, you need to produce well. You need to protect well. And that goes for the O-line too. O-line, you're another key to victory. Because if you guys play like you've been doing, Ndamukong Suh and Nick Fairley, you guys got this. You guys are first rounders just like them. You guys can handle them. Just do your job, You're a first round draft pick in the NFL. You look at them, they're a first round draft pick too. Should be an equal matchup between you guys. I know Suh's a beast. I know Fairley's getting to monster form. But you guys can do it if you play well. And for the Detroit Lions, what are their keys to victory? Corner play. Like I said with the Patriots, do well with the corner position and you will win this football game. If you can control the turnovers, if you can take away the ball, if you control those playmakers that the Niners have, and I forget to mention Vernon Davis, they have playmakers on that Niners receiving core / tight end. You gotta be careful for that because Alex Smith, he ain't no accurate quarterback, but hell, dude, the guy can throw a ball in the right spot, right time if needed to. Just saying, I feel the 49ers will stun the Lions here and actually pick up the win. So what are your predictions for these games? Comment down below. If I didn't predict the game this week, make a fucking request. It's not that hard. Just type in what game you want me to talk about for week 7. If you want me to predict the game for week 6, comment me and I'll send you a little PM. Pretty much that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this NFL predictions week 6. Hope you guys enjoyed the football games. Subscribe up above if you haven't. Comment down below like I said before. Follow me on Twitter, add me on Skype. Subscribe to my new channel, CO Live Videos. That's pretty much about it. So, peace y'all.